Ah, fuck.
Come on, man. Yeah, I've already been talking to him. Right. Clink, clink. Oh no, I'm pretty sure I got that nigga muted.
Let's see how this shit about to. Damn, nigga, how many superstars and shit you got on your damn team? That's gonna be tough. No chance. Yeah. I ain't too worried about it, bro. But it's gonna definitely be tough. Oh, I'm not worried about it, bro. He's to a point where he'll go X Factor at the end of the season anyway, so I don't really give two fucks. So, huh? As soon as they go X Factor, it is a wrap for next year.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and our home team. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go, baby. Come on, set, 30 base.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out.
Damn, he already got a pick.
Nah, he just tackled it.
I was about to say, damn.
Give to Smith out of the gun. Looking for a seam,
Vanders is just faster than the motherfucker.
He's not, though. He's like an 88.
No, he's not moving like an 88, my nigga.
I know. I've never gotten that. It shows you who he's locking in on.
And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
Hold on, let me look up.
That's fine.
Look on your shit.
It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down?
It shows you before the snap or after the snap?
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Cheating.
Now Austin.
Yep, take it back.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
All right, straight from the free agency, baby. Oh, no, that's from the Rams practice team. Look at him.
Momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see.
Look at him, boy. Straight off of Rams practice team.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. He'll look to throw.
You allow somebody to wear 52 on the Baltimore Ravens?
That's a mistake. Trust me, it's about to be changed after this game. I
say,
literally just picked him up, so I didn't know what number he had.
You absolutely have to get takeaways.
What's happening?
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays.
Only one is allowed to wear that number is Ray himself.
Defensive teams think they come in bunches.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from
That was
deep
almost
in
a
their
fumble.
own territory. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Who's your corner?
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the
How fast is he?
I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted.
He keep it up with a 99 speed, though, at 92?
I told you need to change that speed shit.
Yeah, I'm about to change that shit, bro. To whatever we had in that last matter, because you should have been dusted, bro.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. Curtis Samuel.
I just need that one sack right there, and I'd have been cool. Fuck them 50
You're
yards.
facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around now,
Yes! Forced fumble. He got his X Factor, baby. Fuck you.
These guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Oh, he got it?
Bosa?
Wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster.
Oh, it was overturned. All I need is one forced fumble, bro. A forced fumble, a sack.
In defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
Back to throw. They'll get this out to Barkley.
Oh, my God. What, you got that spin shit on there?
Raiders having a first down as well.
Why'd he light up then when he did it?
Be able to catch the football.
That spin animation, spin cycle.
If you're on offense, be aware a ball may come
He
your
might
way.
be getting that shit.
The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. This is Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Wow, just stand there. Just stand there.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
They should have put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought he were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
He'll drop to throw.
No! No! This bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. He should not have got that.
His sixth touchdown of the season. As his
He should not got that shit.
First here in this opening quarter.
Granted, my man, just one sentence for that one.
Nah, fuck that. That should have been a pick six, bro. My nigga did not move at all.
But it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from.
Was that a lob pass or something?
This group is well organized, well coached, and
A
extremely
touch.
confident in what they do.
And that's probably the only reason, if that was the reason they
for
went
this
over.
next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss.
And he throws the interception.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And his guys will take
That nigga panicked and threw the
at
interception.
the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete.
Thank you,
Shot there on
Peters.
first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, the one that let you get that fucking catch, too. In the end zone.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. After 1-7-0.
Man, come on, offense. Defense is at least doing their job a little bit.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Got his target, Samuel. And touchdown! Curtis Samuel with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
I threw that away.
3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes.
Oh, my God.
His head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether
same play
you keep
back to back
playing him and let him work
bro.
through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
President's Council in equal terms to remember that they are addressing the world's greatest deliberate body.
70, Indy. Let's go, defenses, get on the field.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Thank you. He fires one that's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Hey, team six.
Second down and inches. And the Raiders have got him. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Back to throw. Herbert. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. And he'll be up at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now back to throw. Got his man, that's Harry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Oh, I need that tackle for loss right there. I needed that one. You barely got away. Barely got away.
The pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
6-6, pull it high. Go.
2nd and 1.
Yes, sir.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. they'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Hey, two. Hey. 53, check 53. Hey, time. Check 53, check 53. Two.
Looking to throw. Herbert. The open man is short. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Complete. Smith has it. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. That 1st down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned 4 times in the bathroom at home and once in the bushes by cheerleader practice. Also, I love to wrap this up so that I can get the home to sit again.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on,
Good swat.
here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that
3-14.
guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Barkley. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Man, I need to tackle
On that
for
one as
loss,
it
bro.
brings up a 3rd and 10. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Good knockdown.
Third down throw, but it
Good knockdown.
misses the target, incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started.
Wow, it does not let me throw.
And he goes down. Kenny Clark in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Herbert, he's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Ooh, good
And
swat.
that's gonna be
It glitched.
incomplete. Good effort there.
It
trying to
glitched, but
take
good
a shot,
swat.
but it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Smith.
Good way to fight, boy. Good way to fight.
They work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
On 1st down, Herbert, he'll take a shot for the end zone.
Ooh.
Incomplete.
Oh, I needed that shit.
Room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. You know,
I needed
despite
that
the
shit.
scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them
He
in
breaking
by
tackles
making the
like
plays
his shit
they've
is
made,
up there,
and
man.
that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Back to throw. Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns,
I'm going to
these are gonna
take
be
that
hot
risk.
routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Oh, bullshit again.
That's Harry. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the play. They'll come out in the pistol.
Watch the pass. Check 24. Check 24. Check 9. Check 9. Score. Ready.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare after
Edo Smith, he just be breaking tackles as long as I juke, bro.
Shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off the bootleg. Herbert.
It ain't letting me throw, bro.
He goes down. Kenny Clark in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Herbert. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Who? With them big-ass pads.
The offense for Las
Yeah,
Vegas
that's my
about
plan.
set to begin the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it's
Your
Bobby
3
Boucher.
scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell.
They gave me the wrong person anyway. I wanted Williams, who was right behind him.
This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Finds his tight end Ingram. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the 1st down.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 36. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, bruh.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Come on, good one. Good one. Put your hands up.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Yes.
Here's a deep shot that's complete.
Yes.
A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Hey, what I did or didn't do and make all the breakfast 53 is the mic. Nothing's gonna make up for what you did. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 53 is the mic. 53. Check it.
To throw again. Herbert keeps himself upright.
And he dropped it. Wow, that was an excellent play by the quarterback, bro.
Couldn't hang on third down.
Wow.
The Ravens on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike 53. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
On 4th down, Herbert. And this is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it. This time doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On play action, they'll throw.
What the fuck just happened, bro? What just happened? It glitched in your favor, bro.
N'Keal Harry, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood?
It don't matter, bro. That should have been batted down or contested something. It glitched my dude in front of you.
The thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right?
I got fucked off for 2 touchdowns already. That's half your points.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. It's five.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the return will stop right around
What's that nigga's speed, bro?
Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
Now it's Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their... That his passes intercepted for the 4th time.
That was, bro. Straight across the body, though.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
He kind of forcing me to pass like that, bro.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. 3rd down here. The Ravens on 3rd down.
That linebacker?
They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 10. And he's going to go down.
You got how many picks with Vander Esch?
2.
Myles Garrett, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance.
He ain't nobody to me. What you talking about?
Here's Austin.
Not to maybe your nigger ass, not to me.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside.
Better get that correct.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards.
I bow before no white man.
To work with as they take over.
They are inferior. They are beneath me.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeout.
That's bullshit, bro. I can't get my passes off that quick. How the fuck you get them off at the last second?
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that
What he do?
sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move
Are you
the ball
serious?
well, and not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Nowhere to escape.
Is that still part of your team?
Eventually, bro.
Myles Garrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw. Herbert. Open man is
Thank you for
Hurd.
holding
It's
the ball,
complete.
Jalen Hurd.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Biggest fucking problem.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Shit is over.
You say what?
On 1st and 10, Herbert. This one into the hands of Hurd. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before
Possession catches a motherfucker, bro.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 30.
You said you needed the tank again? Why?
Back to throw. Herbert.
Got your ass, nigga. Thought I was stupid.
And he's gonna get this.
Yeah, I was actually waiting for that shit.
The Ravens get a new set of downs.
Now you gonna have to make a decision because there's always somebody open. You keep on that same fuck ass play.
On 1st down, Herbert.
Mm.
And now here's another interception.
Bro, he can't be that fast, bro. What is his speed, bro?
His guys will get the football back.
It's only like an 88, bro.
Bro, there's no way he's moving like an 88, bro. Like, I play this nigga, he waits to the last fucking second to move, and then he's gone. That's bullshit, bro.
Is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game?
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. From the 9, here's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. And my goodness,
I was coming after you, nigga, talking all that shit.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. He be his X factor at the end of the season, bro. I got patience. Got your dumb ass.
Tight end seals Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
I get it, relying on that acceleration.
It with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Herbert.
Look at this.
He's sacked back around the 28 and whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Herbert. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
It's on the bruh. I have to sacrifice my running back, bro.
4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
To block Miles Garrett.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball
you only got
drills.
57 yards. All I needed was 50.
Linebacker secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away.
I was low-key working on that one. I kept looking like, all right, how many rushing yards he got? How many rushing yards he got? You worried about the sack and shit. I should have had that fumble though.
So did you get it?
Yeah, 5 times
Nah, he got 7 more yards. He got 57 yards. I need to hold him to
So
50.
for the home team here, this streak lives as they move to
They overturned
They
it,
took it
bro.
back.
on the year.
That fucked me. I was so geeked on that, bro.
With no grease and no
Because
draw.
he kept throwing the ball every time he saw Bosa come at his quarterback. He would just throw it up.
What he said he was doing?
Every time I got to his quarterback, he would just throw it up in the air. But Bosa did go up in ratings, so. You need him to leave? Of course. These wide receivers are good catches and releases.
Understand what I'm saying?
Timing is so bad. I was gonna do so many great things with my life. I was gonna watch so many shows.